securities regulator has approved the first US-listed exchange-traded fund ETF to track Bitcoin. Manisha is here with these details. Manisha.
Well, thank you for that. Well, this is the news that the street has been watching for last 3 months now, and is the reason that you saw the cryptocurrencies surge in the previous year. The last quarter of 2023 actually saw most of the cryptocurrencies gain quite strongly, expecting this. So now we finally have a spot ETF being approved, but this is only for US. You have 11 of companies which had put in applications have been approved of this, and the markets do estimate that it could be as early as today when the US markets open that you could be looking at a listing of these ETFs coming in. Well, you do know that the futures ETF have already been listed for some years now. This is the spot Bitcoin ETF that has found an approval finally. So, well, this would actually allow adoption of the mainstream finance. So, whether it's about institutional trade or structured finance or retail as well. So, this is going to be a regulated exposure that you would have in sense of Bitcoin now. And for this now, you wouldn't need complex digital wallets or unregulated exchanges that you have to go to. Until now, if somebody wanted exposure in Bitcoin, they were also buying Bitcoin companies who were holding or mining Bitcoin. But with this now, this is clearly a part of structured finance as we see this. But it does not come without a caveat, because we do know that the US SEC did say that they in this way do not endorse it. There is still uncertainty and risks within the asset class. But what would this also do is that with mainstream finance, this coming into mainstream finance, you would also see the liquidity go down. There would be more credibility to it, and there would be more money flowing into this as well. Well, a lot of banks actually have spoken about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin essentially, Standard Chartered being one of them, and they expect that with this ETF now coming in, you could be looking at anywhere between a $50 billion to a $55 billion worth of money flowing into this space here. And you also have very strong names and big names coming into this. So the application for the spot Bitcoin ETF was put in by BlackRock, Vanguard, Grayscale, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, etc. So we would really, you would really want to see on who all come in the market today itself or within this week itself. You know, this is exactly the reason that you saw the prices run up. Since the month of October, Bitcoin prices have gained up by 70%. Previous year was a gain of 160%. Markets do believe that that all-time high that we saw of $68,000 is not too far away, and you could be looking at higher highs in Bitcoin within this year as well. Now, there are two more things to watch out in this year. The second thing is the Ether Spot Bitcoin ETFs, Ether Spot ETFs. That is something to watch out for. Also, Bitcoin halving, which happens every 4 years, is slated for April 2024. These are the other two events to watch out for. In the meanwhile, you are looking at a short-term euphoria, as you can call it, within the segment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now there's a new instrument and it has the blessings of the SEC, though I think that the statement wording leaves us a little confused about whether the SEC likes cryptocurrencies or not. So I think you have to watch this space. Manisha, thank you so much for the latest on this big move that's come in on the crypto asset side. We need to take a break on that note. We'll come back on the other side, talk technicals with the Gaurav Bisa of InCred.